Welcome to this evening yoga stretch sequence to unwind and create a quiet and calm state in the mind and in the body. Meet your body and your mind where it is today, and if any of the poses does not work for you, you can skip it or modify it. Grab any props that you feel that you may need. I'll be using a yoga blanket and a yoga strap. Remember, your body is the guru. Honor and listen to it. Let's begin seated in easy seated pose. I'm sitting up on a folded blanket. You can sit up on a block, a blanket, or a bolster. This might be the first time of your day that you're finding quiet and stillness. And I ask that you approach just this quiet and still time with intention. Take some deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale, take the breath all the way down to the lower belly. Exhale, soften, release, relax all the muscles of the body. With each inhalation and exhalation, create distance from this moment now and the day that you had. Feel the clothing on your skin. Feel the temperature or the air in the room on your skin. Feel your body in relation to the space of the room that you're in. Soften the hip points, the legs, the shoulders, the muscles of the face. Soften the toes and the fingers. And as you continue to breathe, send the breath into the chest, the stomach, and the lower body. And start to lengthen out your exhalations as you soften all the muscles in your body. Use your breath as an anchor into this moment. And follow your inhalations all the way to the top. And then follow your exhalations all the way down to the bottom of your exhalation. If the eyes were closed, gently blink them open. And you can stay seated up on your prop or move it off to the side. And then bring the soles of the feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Interlace the fingers around the feet. Draw the heels in towards the hips. Grow tall through the spine. Relax the shoulders down and use your exhalations to let the knees move closer to the ground. See if in these challenging poses you can find softness and flexibility in the mind and in the body. Breathe smoothly and soften. Inhale to release the legs. Bring the left shin right in front of you, parallel to the side of your mat. And then bring the right ankle to rest right on top of the left knee, coming into Firelog pose. The knees and the ankles are stacked and the shins are stacked on top of each other. Bring the fingertips towards your side, grounding down. Soften the shoulders down. You can always place a block or a blanket between the knee and the foot. Let's move into a side stretch. Plant the right hand off to the side across from the hip. Draw the left arm up overhead. Position the palms to face forward. And then face the palms to the right, stretching over to the right, sending the fingertips to the right side. Lengthen your spine as you relax the shoulders. Ground down through the hips and the legs. Find a little bit more space to go deeper, and then inhale to release back to center. Let's stretch over to the left. The left hand is planted on the ground across from the left hip. Take the right arm up overhead, facing the right palm forward. And turn the palm to face the left. Lengthen and stretch long through the arm, sending the right fingertips over to the left. Inhale to release. Come back to center, and to move deeper into the hips, fold forward over the legs. Continue to lengthen your spine. Imagine a string attached to the center of your heart, and someone is pulling it forward. Lengthen, and then exhale to soften into the space you created. Inhale and sit upright to release. Take the right leg out to the right and bring the left heel in towards the groin. We're going to move into Janu Shirsasana. You can use your yoga strap here. You're going to inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to twist the chest over towards the right leg and fold forward towards your right toes. Loop your yoga strap around the right sole of the foot. Focus more on lengthening the spine than on reaching the foot. Inhale, come upright to release. Bring the soles of the feet back together, coming into butterfly pose. Check to see if any sensation has changed in the hips and the legs since our first butterfly pose. We're going to inhale, release butterfly pose, and bring the right shin parallel to the side of your mat. Stack the left ankle right on top of the right knee, and the right ankle is right under the left knee. Sit up nice and tall. Feel the difference in the hips as you relax the knees and the legs down. On an inhalation, take the arms up into a T shape, and then exhale to place the left elbow on the inner right elbow, coming into eagle arms. Draw the shoulders down as you draw the elbows up, stretching in between the scapulas. Relax the face, relax the legs. Release, bring the arms out back into a T, moving over to the opposite side, placing the right elbow on the inner left elbow. Draw the palms away from the face. Stretch long and tall through the sides of the body. Inhale, release the arms. Place the arms down onto the ground. Staying here or walking the hands forward, folding over the legs. Flex the toes towards their knees to protect the knees. I invite you to take deep breaths in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth to soften into the posture and also to relax your nervous system. Inhale, release the legs. Take the left leg out to the left. The right heel moves in towards the hips. Use an inhalation to twist the upper body. Chest faces the left toes. And then exhale to fold forward, grabbing hold of the calf, the ankle, the toes, or using a yoga strap here. Soften and relax the right knee and the right hip down as you breathe into the lower back and into the left hamstring. Inhale to release, and find your way onto your back. Depending on how your hips or your lower back feel, I invite you to use a blanket right under the hips, bringing more support to the body. Lie flat on your back and bring the soles of the feet to the ground, the knees pointed up. And then draw the right knee in towards the chest, keeping the left leg bent. Soften the upper body. Roll your scapulas down and back. And then to move a bit deeper, you can lengthen the left leg on your mat. We're going to move into a hamstring stretch, and I invite you to grab your yoga strap, loop it around the arch of the right foot, stretch the right leg up. First, start off with a soft bend in the knee. You can also rebend the left leg depending on how the right hamstring is feeling. And as you breathe and soften, you can straighten your left leg if you wish to do so to move a bit deeper. Relax the shoulders down, and with every inhalation, grow the right leg long. And with every exhalation, see if you can move the foot closer towards the face. Take an inhale to release the right leg. With the right leg bent, shift onto the left hip, sending the right knee over to the left for a supine twist. Take the right arm out into a T. You can stay in this traditional supine twist, or you can come into cat pulling its tail. Bend the left knee and grab a hold of the left foot with the right hand. Relax the shoulders down into the ground. Find softness and release. Inhale to release, come back to center. Gently release the left leg if you are in cat pulling its tail. And let's move over to the other side. Draw the left knee in towards the chest, finding the variation that works for you. Inhale to release and transition into your hamstring stretch. Loop your strap around the arch of the left foot and start off with a nice soft bend in the knee. Just taking in data and seeing where the left hamstring is first. And as you continue to breathe and the hamstring gets used to the posture, begin to straighten the left leg and then move in deeper by straightening your right leg. Let your breath be the guide. And use your exhalations to soften and move deeper into the posture. Release the left leg. Shift onto the right hip, coming into our supine twist. Make sure to plug the left shoulder into the ground. And if you took cat pulling its tail on the other side, you'll take it here by bending the right knee and grabbing a hold of the right foot. Draw the left shoulder into the ground. Relax the upper body. Take an inhale, gently release the right leg. Bring the body back to center and hug both knees in towards the chest. You can grab a hold of the back of the thighs or wrap the arms in front of the shins. Release the lower back, and you can rock from side to side, inviting a nice massage into the lower back and the back of the hips. And then grab the outer edges of both feet and open up the legs into happy baby pose, gently pulling the feet down and the knees down towards the sides of the body. Make sure to breathe deeply here. Draw your shoulders down and back into the ground. And it also might feel good to rock from side to side in this pose. Use your next inhalation to release the legs down. Take the legs out wide, moving into Shavasana pose. Take up space. Completely relax and let go in your Shavasana. Let the feet fall away from one another. Your arms are out by your side, palms face up. Release the back body into the ground. Soften the toes, the feet, the ankles, the shins, and the calves. Release the back of the knees, the thighs, the hips. Let the stomach expand with air and then deflate as you relax your back ribs and your front ribs down. Soften the front of the chest, the collarbones, and your shoulder heads. Release the jaw, the muscles around the mouth, the tongue. Release the muscles in front of the ears, the muscles around the eyes, the space between your eyebrows. Release your forehead, the muscles of the scalp. Soften and relax. Gently wiggle the fingers and the toes, bringing your awareness back to the sensations of your body, coming out of Shavasana gently and slowly. Interlace the fingers and stretch your palms up overhead, pushing the palms away from the head. Point the toes, grow the body long. You may make some circles with the wrists, inviting blood flow back to the body. Gently roll over to one side and push your way up into easy seated pose. Take a nice deep breath and release your exhalation. Feel the state of your body and your mind, the energy that you have cultivated in your practice. To end our practice, I will share today's message From Ahime Ora's ancestors said, affirm, I forgive myself for all the times I held my tongue, for all the times I edited my speech for others. Now I speak my truth. Inhale and sweep the arms out, around, and up. The palms touch overhead. Draw the palms to the forehead as a reminder that you are the master of your Zen. Palms come to the lips as a reminder to communicate our truth with authenticity and kindness. Palms rest at the heart center as a reminder to know thyself and love thyself. Thank you for joining me for practice. Peace and ease to you.